Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So we've been spoiled again in the MX Bikes community. What you're looking at here is, I guess it's a compound made by Cody James, everyone's favourite cat Discord profile picture. And it consists of 5 tracks. So starting on the left here, we've got a little abandoned arena cross track. We have got a sand track, quite a small one, but it does look quite rough and dug out, although for some reason it's loading very slowly. We'll discover that on the way. In the middle of the compound here, on the left-hand side, we have got a squared rhythm, which I'm very, very excited for. So it's like 2 straight rhythms back and forth, lapping onto each other. We have got a hybrid, getting tongue twisted there, track in the middle. We have got a supercross track right over in the back corner here. And I have to say, there's a lot of creativity going on here. So this hybrid track goes back and forth over itself a few times. It's got, not split lanes, you know what I mean, jumping over lanes of the track back and forth. The supercross track, I was flying over just now trying to work it out, but it looks really cool. So off the start, you go straight, you go around the left, come down here, and then I was trying to work out what this is all about here, but you actually jump over the berm and then go back up the start straight around to the right, and I think it's just really clever how it's all been built. So I'm going to do all 5 tracks today, going to give you a nice long video to enjoy. I hope you do enjoy it, and go show Cody some love on the MXB mods page, because this is all released for free as well. It looks like he's had it 90% finished for a couple months now. So thank you for digging deep and getting it released for us, and let's have some fun. Now, I'm a little bit spoilt for choice here. I don't know what track to actually attack first. I mean, since I'm over here by the hybrid track, I may as well try it out. Now, there are 2 raceable versions in this compound. We have got the hybrid track, which I'm on currently, and there is also the supercross track. So both of those 2 do have timing gates. I'm not going to bother too much. Although, oh, actually, my bike has no reflections. Is that a track thing or is that a bike thing? Because I swear I've ridden this bike with shadows before. That's so weird. I've never seen that. But let's try not to pay too much attention to that. Let's keep our eyes on the track itself. So I just want to say, if you stopped by in yesterday's live stream, I'm so sorry. And my riding was probably the worst. I think I played the worst I've ever played this game. It was the Ace Moto MXGP series, and we was playing on last year's MX of Nations track made by JV. And I think I went like 16th and 12th or 16th and 11th, something like that. It was absolutely diabolical, and I can't even put my finger on what it is. I just wasn't playing well. I'm convinced that my settings have changed somehow. So I've gone through before recording this video, and I've kind of rebinded everything, moved all my sliders along 1% and then back again, in a hope that, oh Jesus, that doesn't happen again today. Because I won't lie, I hate crashing over and over in this game. It's so frustrating, but we'll see how it goes. So far, so good. This track feels very, very intuitive. I mean, there's not really anything that I've majorly messed up other than going into that one sand corner. What's this here? Oh, nice little split lane. Okay, so you can step over on the right or step on the left, and a little double coming out of the corner. It's very, very nice. How big is this jump? Not that big at all. I'm glad I checked up a little bit. Round to the right. I like there's some roughness in the corners. Okay, that's smaller than I thought it was. Jesus Christ. Absolutely sent that. Or am I meant to... Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it again. I mean, I'm going to do multiple laps of each track. We've got no rush today. We've got all the time in the world. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be seeing this video on Sunday, actually. I might treat it as a double upload day. I've kind of got in the back of my head, I'm not sure if, like, the timing of stuff and when videos are going out, I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment. But in my head, I want to get a little bit ahead on videos in terms of just the numbers that I have on back burner. Then if I have a day where, let's say I upload some Legends or some MX Sim, which I know usually don't do as well as the bikes videos on my channel, I can always just slip in a bikes video in there as well. In the meantime, to keep all of you viewers happy in whatever it is that you prefer watching on here. And that's a question, actually. So what type of my videos are you more interested in clicking on? Is it just predominantly a certain game, whether it is Sim or Alive, or I say Alive, I can't play Alive, it's not working, Sim or bikes or Legends or track day or whatever it might be? Or are you someone that just stops by and watches everything? Or do you prefer, so let's say you like MX bikes, but maybe you prefer watching online races rather than testing videos? So very interested to get your opinions on that, and let me know what it is you prefer, because I like catering my videos to you guys. I don't just, oh god, want to sit in testing all the time by myself. Unfortunately, just the timing that I sit down and record some of these, that is the case. You don't get any good online lobbies, which can be quite frustrating. I want to say, now that I've down at a lap of the track. I think 450 might honestly be a little bit overkill. I do seem to be over jumping a lot. So if you are going to play this, if you haven't downloaded it yet, maybe hop on a 250. I'd be interested to see how the old 125 goes around here as well. Oh, so that is a little wall jump, okay. And then you go off the dragon's back. Oh, right, one more lap and I should have that down absolutely perfecto. But it's... Like, Cody's tracks have really impressed me, you know, I mean, I think he has been track building for quite some time now, but he's just not pushed out a bunch of tracks, which is nice to see, because it does mean that he takes his time on things and he doesn't like to rush them. But I do seem to enjoy all of them as well. I don't think I've got really many complaints about them all. What I will say is either I was having a bad day yesterday or me rebinding my settings as well, because it feels so much more natural now than it did yesterday. There was something about my turning that I just couldn't get my head round. It's like I was either oversteering, understeering, bike was standing up in all the corners, and I've still got a stock suspension on right now. The only thing that I've changed is obviously the tyres. I've put on the 120 rear. I always keep the front the same because I don't like it having stupid amounts of grip on the front. And then I changed, no, my gearing's the same. What else have I changed? I think I changed the fork height to like 6 rather than 5. And change the mapping to low rather than medium, and that's it. You know, most of the setup is stock, and that's purely that's a product of beta 18. You know, obviously it wipes all of your beta 17 saves, and because I was away for 2 weeks whilst beta 18 got released, I was in my mind, I was like, right, I'm going to come home, I'm not going to update the game straight away, I'm going to load up beta 17 and then write down all of my setups so I can just copy them all over, but Steam also updated, so I didn't even have a chance. I was like, oh god damn it, that's just my luck, isn't it? But it's fine, we move. I'm sure I can use my tube powers hopefully and ask people for a bunch of different setups. I know Soru quite often slides in my DMs sending me random setups here and there for me to try, so we'll get there. I'm sure I won't be going into Supercross completely blind, but right now, I'm hoping that it is just because of the lack of playing the game that I'm struggling so much. I know that a lot of people right now are getting really good as well, which is good to see, because I love the competition side of things. But on the flip side, how am I meant to defend a Supercross championship when there's like 20 people at once that could win a race? It's absolutely disgusting. But it should be the most competitive season on bikes so far, which I'm really looking forwards to, and I will be streaming it. You can count on my word for that one. I will be streaming the indoors series. It was so much fun doing it last year, and in a way it holds me liable, because if I'll be honest here, you might think this is really sad, but if I wasn't streaming a bunch of races, I'd probably rage quit majority of them when they start going downhill. I'm such a temperamental person when I'm racing that if I've got like the first 2 laps and I'm in second to last and down bad, and if I wasn't streaming I'd be gone. But like in yesterday's stream, me and Chicken were down horrendous in Moto 1. I think we was battling for like P25 at the end of lap 3, and I tried to turn it into a funny situation, which I'm really happy in myself with, to be able to just treat it more as fun than competition. Oh my god, this might be a crash here. Survive, survive, survive. Yes, there we go. It's coming back to me. I feel like I would have wadded myself if I'd done that yesterday, but it's fine. We move. Where is the finish line on... Oh, I think that's the finish line on this track. It is. I've just done another lap. Okay, so that's 3 laps of the hybrid track. Really, really good, by the way. Just throwing it out there. That is a really fun, flowy track just to spin laps on. And I'm always, always, always appreciative of any sort of Supercross aspect on any track. As you know, bit of a soupy man. So let's go over here to the actual Supercross track. I'm going to start on the start straight. I'm going to spin her around. I'm not going to bother about kind of leaving the game, reloading it for timing, like gates and stuff. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm sure, I mean, any laps I run in this video aren't going to compare to what some of you guys can run regardless, so it doesn't bother me at all. Let's see what this is all about then. So we jump across here, back onto the start, and then all the way down this end and into this corner. That's cool. I like that. I like that he's kind of using... Please, 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 please. That's fine. I like how he's being creative and imaginative. I feel like sometimes some tracks lack a little bit of that creativity, so really nice to see. Good job on that, Cody. And I will say that visually, the track's really nice. You know, it's not gone massively overboard with all the objects and stuff. You've got enough trees around to make it feel like you're in an enclosed area. Enough variety in them, so it doesn't all look forced and unnatural. Oh, sugar. Please land it, land it, land it. Like Clean Bandit. And, oh, God, I thought that was a double coming out of that as well. So we've got another wall jump there. Please don't go over the bars, I beg you. Oh, God damn it. So bad. Okay, so I'm not sure if these are difficult whoops or just where I had an absolutely awful run into them, but we'll try again next lap. Oh, my God. Yeah, so I definitely think the 450 is overkill around here. Some of these jumps are a lot on the smaller side, spinning around. I have to remember, that's not my logo, that's Slab's logo. I just saw a pink rider helmet. I was like, oh god, it's me. No, it's not me. Stop being so big-headed, Lynn. It's not everything's about you all the time. God damn it. Right, let's get on this straight right here. So it's quite a small, it's a very small Supercross track, actually. I expect it to be a little bit longer. So we're going to go double in there, step over, and then double out. Just going to remember the lines so next lap I can get a really clean one. And then we've got double, triple. Let me take the inside this time. I went outside last lap. Inside rut. Oh, tiny little roller slash whoop section, which then jumps you into the sand. That's nice. This is very, very creative stuff. I'm a big fan of this. I'm really liking it. Let's check up over this. And then, right, this is just a very, very small table slash wall, which will give us a good run into these whoops, hopefully. Oh, still sketchy, still sketchy. Oh, that's nice. They're rough, they are steep, but they're just the right amount to not send you flying over the bars. And triple. Oh, that triple's a bit of a stretch if you don't downside the double perfectly. There we go. I've kind of got it down now, I think. Although part of me wants to like try and triple into this section, but I'm not sure it's doable. So I'm just gonna double my way in, and double again, and then double out. There we go. Feels so much nicer in Supercross when you actually flow through a section. Triple. Or you might even be able to quad. Or quad and then single into the corner if you hit that fast enough. All the way up and over that table. I feel like that table might be quicker. I think the whoops would probably rob you of a bit too much speed. That's fine. And then check up for this triple as well. It's a really nice, fun, flowy track. So this is 2 out of 2 so far. These are actually a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying myself. It's annoying because I saw this track release like just before the live stream that I done yesterday. I wanted to cover it straight away with older Rumsky. But I tell actually, I'm going to go a little bit off topic here. My sleep pattern right now is absolutely atrocious. I'm not sure what I've done. I'm not sure how I've done it. But I went to bed last night at midnight, which I don't think is terrible at all, especially since I've not got to be up at like 9 AM or like 7 AM for a normal 9 to 5 job. But I woke up literally 2 hours later at 2 AM. And I wasn't tired, so it was really frustrating. So then I kind of sat on my phone watching YouTube and playing random games until 4-ish, 5-ish in the morning. And then I went to sleep again and woke up at like 2:30, like 2:30 PM. Like, what's wrong with me? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my sleep pattern, but it's safe to say that tomorrow's not going to be any better. Like, I'm not going to magically have a nice maybe 12 till 8 sleep schedule. This is really cute, by the way. I love these little off-track things that make it do feel like a compound. So, this is not the square-driven track. This is still part of the hybrid. Please don't have collisions fence. Thank you. Thank you, Cody. We love to see that. So, let's try this bad boy out then. I'm interested to see how this rides. Because I do love myself a straight rhythm. But I always feel like they end too long. Then it's a pain in the arse to get going again. That is not meant to be tripled. Note to self. Anyway, I do still think that the majority of this track is very much catered to a 250. Straight here, what's this? Oh, we just got some rollers. Oh, they're not as simple as they seem. He has got some like ruts going through them as well, which is fine. We like a little bit of a challenge. So it's definitely not... Oh, got some moguls. I haven't seen that in a track in a while. Then that... It's a scrub jump. Oh, it is a scrub jump, but not the sort that I thought. Oh, it's a very fast-paced rhythm then. I thought it would be a lot more up and down, a lot more rhythmy, but for the most part, it just seems to be like big double, scrub your way through. I need to remember just to double this. Double. I think I could go triple and then double and then jump over. Yeah, not too bad. One thing I will say, these decals here, these darker ones, they are a little bit difficult to see what's actually coming up. I'm not sure if it's just reshade, but I think everything looks so dull without reshade on now to me. I just need to constantly burn my eyes out with how bright it is. Right, send this to the inside, and then that jumps up and over. I like that. I'm not sure what would be the fastest option in that one, but it'd be nice to get some timing gates around here, and then possibly have a little start area with two people. And then what you could do, I'm not sure how you'd do it actually, is... Oh god, I've overjumped it now, I'm not thinking again. You could have your lanes down the middle of this, so one rides on the left side, one rides on the right. But after a lap, somehow get the riders to switch over, so you then hit the other side, so every rider hits both lanes twice, if that makes sense. Which I think would be a really cool concept, if somebody wants to work on that. If Cody doesn't fancy updating this that way, that would be really, really nice. Then jump this. That might be faster to transfer over lines there, if we're not doing a proper race. I'm going to try that next lap. Jump from the right-hand side over to the left. Probably unwad myself, which I do apologise for, but I actually want to say, so I feel so much better today. Like, if you didn't see yesterday, oh god, I don't even know how to put it into words. I've never played that badly before, but I actually feel nice today. And maybe it's a track thing, because I've never played JV's MX Nations track on a 450 before. I've always done it on a 250 or a 125 for whatever races it might be. So maybe it just doesn't suit it. But then that's not a good excuse, because I think people near the front were on 450s. Right, switch over. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it definitely keeps you lower in the air. So, you know what I say, lower in the air, get to the ground faster, go faster. It's all good stuff. I'm sorry, I need to try it at least once. I need to try tripling out of this corner, see if it's possible. Oh, that's a very precise landing there. I don't think that line is meant to be done, because the transition between the two jumps is really, really sharp. But this is like 3 out of 3, Cody. You're bloody impressing me so far. These tracks are really, really nice and fun. And go all the way to the end of this section, and then I'm going to keep going straight when we get to the berm, and I'm going to go work my way over to the sand track. Now, the last sand track I done actually was on... Oh god, it's going to be really embarrassing. Typical Canadian, that's it, I almost got his name, I do apologise. It was on Typical Canadian's compoundish place that he released that had a turn-in sand track. Which way round does this go? Then we go to like the one jump on the track. So it goes... You step up there, or is that a step down? That is 100% a step up. Bear with me. Okay, problem solved. So, it's actually... The track goes this way. God damn it, I'm such an idiot. I hate when I can't work out which way the tracks go round. So, let's give this sand track a little bit of a go here. I can see that... I don't know if it's just delayed, but I can't really see much of my... deform, and I've got it set to 1 to be fair, so it'll probably take a couple laps. I've not whacked it up to 2 or 3 to really emphasize it. Again, I'm a slut for some stakes that have been knocked out of the ground. It adds that little sense of realism for me. I don't know why, it's just weird little things like that. So I think that's why I like JV tracks so much, in terms of the attention to detail. It's like he'll have like knocked over stakes, some stakes that have been split in half, like tear off like tear off decals on the ground. It's just really cool. I love those little attention to detail stuff. Nice free ride jump behind us here, which I'm guessing downsides this sand jump here. I'm trying to get a flow going, because the whole idea of these sand tracks is, as much as possible, you just want to double your way around the track basically. Because I mean, you can manual on bikes and manual over bumps, but it's so bloody difficult to do. I feel like 9 times out of 10, every time I try doing it, I'll lean back too far and can't go over the bars, leaning back too far. Going off the back of the bike from leaning back too far. But this is it's quite a short track, but again, nice and flowy. It's definitely not too difficult by any means. I definitely think that he could have been a lot harsher to us and gone a lot rougher. Get up and over this. Oh, and it please. Double to the outside, scrub that one off, double again there. Not sure what to do here yet. I mean, that feels nice. I don't know if there's a way of kind of jumping up and over the whole thing if you carry enough speed. Oh, I was victim to a skill issue right there. That wasn't too bad. Around here and oh Jesus! I don't think I need to do a bunch of laps around this track, to be fair, because you do get the gist on it. It's not bad by any means. But I think I'm bad at it. Definitely think I need to play the game a whole lot more in the lead up to Supercross. God. Yeah, I'm not flowing at all right now. And I think as well, with sand tracks, you kind of have to... I mean, you have to apex everything as well as you can, but I feel like you have to turn as little as possible. Like, kind of trying to make things as straight as you can to carry as much speed as possible. Stops your back end getting kicked out in any of the bumps. I can almost like double up and over that first bit and then double out at the end. That felt a little bit nicer. Double out there. Take this inside, check up a bit. Oh, no, can't double over that bit. Jump to this inside rut. Or having trouble getting all the way up and over that. I'm not sure if you're meant to be able to, or if you are meant to kind of bounce over it or roll up it. I'm sure there's a way. Everybody finds a way. Especially with all the insane people that have been playing this game recently. Alright, double down there. That's nice. I'm getting it. I'm getting a slight flow. I don't see any need whatsoever to hit the inside down there. I feel like it's going to be so much slower than taking the outsides would be. I'm kind of double in here. I can't quite get up and over that. That's not too bad. Let me try an inside down here. I've not done that yet. Check up. Oh, I do prefer the outside though. Just go over that, dab that brake, and then jump into the corner. It's nice. There's definitely multiple lines here as well. I think this is one lane that you are going to have to spend a little bit of time on to actually learn the best ways of doubling around the track. Oh, front end, please. Thank you. That's what I was having so much grief with yesterday. Just getting into the corners in front of him was like, nah, I don't want to go this way, actually. We'll go somewhere completely different. Double down there. Right, let's take the inside. I may as well. It'll be rude of me not to. Oh, it's so much slower than the outside. I'm sorry. Can we triple? Triple! Oh, boing! And Verboso? No, that's enough. That's enough of the sand track for me. So, 3 tracks I've really enjoyed so far. 4th one is just a skill issue, but I'm sure if I spent like another 10 minutes or so, I'd be okay. So far, so very good. I'm guessing I'm meant to jump all the way up and over that. I don't know which way that jump's meant to go, but we move. Right, Supercross. Arena Cross time. Leaving it to the end. So it's an abandoned field, which is why it's a little bit overgrown with a kind of like a grassy looking decal. I think it looks more like more mossy than anything, but again, it might just be my reshade settings. So let's see how this goes. You can see naturally. Oh, actually, I'm not going to say what I was just about to say. Fuck it. I was going to say naturally, you can see how much easier I find just hopping on a Arena Cross Supercross style track, and then I can completely wad myself. That just felt so much like it was a takeoff to a triple or something, and then it turns out to be a bloody wall jump. Oh my god. Oh, what's wrong with me? But yeah, this is very straightforward, it's very self-explanatory. Just a nice small track up and over that wall. Little first gear jobby up and over there. I mean, this is definitely 450 is such an overkill around here. There's no need for it whatsoever, but you know, I'm a lazy guy. I don't fancy going back to the pits and changing bikes all the time, and I need more 450 practice because we're all about the Supercross grind now. What I want to do over the coming weeks in the build-up to Supercross starting is hopefully get some viewer/public lobbies on the go, and we do some Supercross practice because I kind of need it. I mean, I'm nowhere near as bad as I am at Nationals right now, but I know that everyone's going to be going into that round 1 after grinding out the hours, and I kind of have no excuse anymore. I kind of need to do the same. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. I need to put some more hours in, and there's no better way of doing that than doing it with you guys, because it's very enjoyable. I've got a small server now as well, so we can get a couple of people in. I think there's about 15 or so slots, so it'll be a first-come, first-served basis, but it'll be nice. Other than that, if we get more people that want to hop in, well, there's always other deadies about that we can all hop into and have some fun on. But this track, same as the sandy one, I think is quite self-explanatory. I don't need to run a bunch of laps for you guys to get an idea of this. I will say, so if I want to go in order, I think... Oh god, actually no. Because the first 3 tracks, I actually enjoy them all equally. So those first 3, the Supercross, the Hybrid, and the Squared Rhythm, absolutely insane. I love them so much. They're very good tracks. Very well done, Cody. The sand track will become good once I sort my shit out. I can see the road there now, by the way. I'm guessing it was just the sand wasn't digging too deep. And then this one, it's just Arena Cross. You know, it's very simple, very straightforward. Although I'm probably not making it look very straightforward right now. But overall, a really solid compound, well put together, and thank you for getting it done for us. That will do it from me. I'm just going to try and find my way to this free ride jump and hit that. If you've enjoyed the video, all I could ask if you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is that you guys are up to. And until I catch you in the next video, peace.
Wanted to make it, I guess. I know I live with the criticisms. People are giving opinion, they put it upon the pedestal. A pendant for your thoughts, but I never asked for change. My work ethic's ridiculous, and yours is not the same. I swear to God that I wrote it all with a pure intention. The truest testament with no excessive false aesthetics. You couldn't imagine or fathom the effort I'm exuding. My heart and soul in this shit, but yet they force me to